Welcome to the Unclehack Podcast, where dudes pretty much just talk dude shit.
You knew my whole night by just the sound of my urine.
It's like, are you standing on your tippy toes when you take a piss? Because there's a lot of torque behind it.
I think that's a good place to start, Hack.
Yeah, welcome to the Unclehack Podcast, back with another episode. Stand-up dates coming up. We're going to promote those. You want to read them out, Brett? What we got coming up?
Oh, wow. Quite the list.
Even in the shot?
Yeah, you're in the shot.
Yeah,
You're right there.
dressed all in black.
Upcoming shows, I know we're going to be at the, this is out this week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing the Filthy Show at the Creek in the Cave Saturday, 10 p.m. here in Austin. I know that we're in Round Rock next Wednesday, November 29th at Rocky's Piano Bar. We then head to Plano, Texas at the House of Comedy December 3rd, and we might be adding a show as we speak at the Creek December 7th. Stay tuned, dangercatshop.com.
There it is. And we are joined, you heard there, Brett Forte. We have Sam Walker with us, and also the Logfather.
It's Jason.
Oh, Jason today. My
Jason
apologies.
Rouse.
Jason Rouse.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me in my house.
We didn't even put our logo up.
No. We put.
I already made this phone call an hour ago, but thanks for catching up.
A little free plug. All right.
Well, how's life? You want to talk about the weather or what?
I don't know. Like I've never watched your show.
Yeah?
You're blocked.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of hatred.
I thought it was long ago I was blocked.
No. Well, let's go back.
Yeah.
Whose pussy hair is this on the mic, by the way? Look at this.
Have you seen a pussy hair that's straight and white?
I've seen your girlfriend's.
a
That's why I'm
dog hair.
asking.
You're bombing. Like in life.
Anyways, back to blocking me. When did you block me?
No, I never blocked you.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we are coming live for you from Austin, Texas. So life's got to be pretty good for you if you're living down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really thought Los Angeles was going to be my home until I could buy that 4-bedroom cabin in Kelowna. And the summer house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't live there all year round.
Fair.
I just want to
I
see
wouldn't
hockey
live there in
players
general.
drink and drive. It's wild. Hey, if you kill yourself and you're a hockey player in a car wreck, they give you a donut chain. A lot of people didn't know that.
That's we are not sponsored by Tim Hortons, but
No.
thank you.
But I have sponsored their bathrooms on multiple occasions. I did my early Rooster Tails in Tim Hortons' restroom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because every time I would lose on a roll up the rim to win, I really wanted the Aztec. I was using that as a catalyst to start my driving career by a car win at Tim Hortons. Mm-hmm. And it didn't pan out, so I put a little beef dip in the sink.
Good.
That's how I lost my job in radio, is Tim Hortons roll up the rim to win.
Really?
Yeah, I did a prank call, and they didn't like
Brett
it very
Forte, up to no good.
much. Yeah. This basic of it is a woman won the car, a Honda Civic in Calgary. It
What
was
year was this?
about 2016 or so.
Okay.
And it was on the front page of the Calgary Sun. Woman wins the Civic. And so I get her name, Dree McCole. I still remember it. Get her on Facebook, find the phone number. I phone her in the morning. I go, hi, this is Trevor Wilson from Tim Hortons, Canada. How you doing this morning, Dree? She goes, oh, hi. Like, nice to hear from you. She was expecting this call. I go, unfortunately, this is the first of many phone calls I have to make this morning regarding an ongoing police investigation at the Deerfoot Meadows location of Tim Hortons. Are you aware of this? And you just hear her go, no. I go, okay, well, because it is an ongoing investigation, there's only so much I can tell you, but what I can say is there is a large number of fraudulent cups that have come out of this location. She goes, oh no. I go, what I need you to do for me right now is read to me exactly what it says under the lip of that cup, okay? We need to verify that this is a good win. She goes, okay, it says Win Civic. And I go, it doesn't say Honda? no. I go, sadly, Dree, you have a fraudulent cup and that we can't verify that. And she goes, well, this just goes to show you that you're corrupt business and you're fine print and no one believed that these cars are real anyways and roll up the rim is a scam. And she just goes off and she goes, you're just messing with us. And I let her go off and I go, yeah, it's either Tim Hortons messing with you or it's 95.3 The Peak and your husband on the other line. Say hello to him. And I patch him through. And he goes, sorry, honey. And she goes, oh, you motherfucker. And we bleep it out and she yells at the husband. She still gets the car. It was 30 seconds of torture with no harm done. But unfortunately, a rep from Tim Hortons heard the call, didn't like how their business was being portrayed. And
you worked at Tim Hortons?
No, I was a radio. Oh, hey. Holy shit.
No?
Fuck off.
No, hey, I don't know if you had a summer job in high school.
You listen to me?
Yeah.
Every day I see you wax your ears, you pull them out, right? You still doing that? And your nostrils?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're clean. Yeah.
How do you do cocaine like a vacuum with a foxtail hanging out of your fucking breathing holes?
Yeah, so you're really good at telling stories, not listening to them. Yeah, this is how I lost my job in...
All right, we're back. I don't know where it cut off. I'm assuming at like...
Probably in the middle of an argument.
Yeah.
No, we have to adjust to each other. There's a lot. You guys have got moderate PTSD from your prime minister.
Well, I was going to say
Yeah.
from you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah,
Day 38. Day 39.
You guys are in an abusive relationship with the Canadian government.
Yeah, 100%.
But it also benefits us as well. There's pros and cons to it.
Hey.
I find, anyways.
We got merch, best-selling
Who wants
merch
to go
because
to
of
a
it.
fucking
Yeah.
party they were invited to.
No one.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Show up anyway. Get your dig out and go, how old is your son?
Yeah, but going against the grain is, I think it's more fun, and it's unified us three. You got pushed out of the CBC realm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it worked out quite fine.
Yeah, but you've been riding that for 3.5 years.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Nobody even knows because CBC is that like the BBC? Yeah, but with no money or talent behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got fired from sweeping the floors
At a deli.
at the CBC. Now, hey, what are you gonna do, right?
Go against it. There's.
I'm banned from HBO, so what are you gonna do?
Well done.
Are you?
Good for you.
Wow. Yeah, I had actually it's funny, I was kind of I was pissed.
Like pissed up or pissed off?
No. So it was weird. This is during MySpace times because I remember distinctly getting an email from HBO through my MySpace account requesting that I reach out to them about potentially performing on a show, Jim Norton's Down and Dirty, which Lemmy was the DJ. They go, Lemmy's the DJ, and I looked at he was just standing behind a thing with some headphones on. It was like totally show business, and a hell of a nutsack on Lemmy.
Yeah.
He
Lead
had-
singer of Motorhead passed away a
and
while
he
ago
was standing
now.
outside having a smoke, and how you doing? He goes, my friend died. He had a close friend of his died just before we started taping. I shared a cigarette with him, and then I went in. It was Andrew Dice Clay, Jim Jeffries. Who's the fucking lady?
The lady.
Dame Edna?
No, good for you. Anyway, huge lineup. And I did the show, and there was a bit of a stink after the show. Apparently, my retarded girl joke I was too edgy for HBO, and they cut me out of the show.
Whoa.
Isn't that like the
HBO?
Jim, yeah, but with Jim Norton, isn't
Oh, exactly,
that the-
Jim Jeffries.
HBO.
Dice.
Yeah, that's home box
That was the
office. That was
beginning.
pay per view. That was fucking The Sopranos.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go up there. I feel good about it now, but at
Yeah.
the time Russell goes, you got banned from HBO. How many people could say that?
Yeah.
Off a 10-minute appearance. There was a huge fiasco after the show. The head of HBO was watching, and his son was the executive producer. They got in a heated argument. And one of the managers to Jim's manager, fuck, I can't remember his name, pulls me aside and says, there's trouble. And I go, what? He goes, it's you. And I go, what did I do? I go, I just rocked the house. Giannis was sitting there. He came up, he goes, dude, that's fucking, you're set. Like that was spectacular.
You could be on TV forever.
Yeah, I'm on HBO. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready in the process to move to the US, and an American television credit would be nice to show up for, just generally to show the clubs that I'm relevant and I can perform on a resume. Anyway, getting fired from things that you say is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a good time. You know, you're not really subjected to any kind of violence, so fuck it. It's your feelings. Who cares?
Yeah.
All of our most successful endeavors have come off the heels of a group of people trying to end us. And then that's why it's called the Spite Tour. No one's wearing the shirt right now, but it's called the Spite Tour because there's a even bigger group of people who will now support us just to spite the people that don't want to see us make
Sleeper
it.
fans, people that originally weren't even comedy fans, are now like, take these guys.
Yeah.
We're about the cause. Some of the material is a little questionable and it's unrelatable to some of the demographic, but they're at least somebody speaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are been absolutely spoiled the last year and a half in our shows and our
Because you took the spoils.
no, and our audience is like when we do a show, there is no like kind of like warm up. Like we go right in full on, and they're on board right from the start. And then we come out here or do guest spots at a club and just get like kind of like a regular comedy audience, like let's go for some chuckles this evening.
Now you know how I feel.
Oh, believe me.
It's a little jarring for all parties. And then somebody goes, he's not letting up.
Yeah, and seeing like your regular people's reaction to this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like it's funny for us, not so much for them.
Yeah.
The
But-
performance is in the audience. It's not on stage.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so-
the crowd cam is what gets posted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Shoots from the hip.
Yeah.
I gotta look at your hand.
Yeah.
To make sure you're not filming me.
Even
wiping.
when he's showing his hands, he's still fucking.
Oh,
filming
the
it.
other day I
Yeah,
got
you got
them in a fight
Yeah.
because they're in the middle. He's scolding him for missing the flight.
Yeah.
And I'm there, and he comes around. He does a full body check to make sure I'm not recording. But meanwhile, I got the camera all the way down the hall, leaned up against the pillar, recording because I knew I was getting frisked. Okay.
And I was giving it to him because I thought we had a private moment with fucking the weasel not on the camera. So I was giving him his
That's the
dignity.
best content.
I was giving him his dignity and didn't want to make it public.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. It
Does
was.
it bother you guys that you have a traitor amongst you?
No, it
No,
makes
it's
it
some of
better.
our best content has
makes
come
it-
from
yeah.
the weasel. Yeah.
He's captured some moments that we would never have.
Huh?
How many times do you do something and then you go, I wish we would have got that on camera? Well, in other words, you wish I
No,
was
but
there.
they should
Yeah.
have the same approach to you have. It's your only good quality is that you,
One more time.
that you are.
Sorry, what was that?
It's gone now. I'm trying to think of something. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Pepper, pepper.
Where have we been fired from recently?
Recently,
The commercial I lost. Do you know about that?
yeah.
Did they pay you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then
And
fuck it.
exactly. That was the
cares?
best thing.
I know, but the problem was it was for Alberta Forestry and it was our tax dollars paying for it. And so Brett got paid for it. And then I'm driving him back to Calgary and he gets a phone call from the producer asking about, did you make fun of a handicapped kid at one of your shows?
Yeah, he's sitting right beside me. We're about to fuck. Hold on, I got another call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. He goes, did you make fun of a kid with cerebral palsy in the front row of your show?
Who booked it? Did you book this through an agency?
They just saw me at a show and got me
Well, then
that
it's
way.
their fucking fault.
Yeah.
They tried to save a little money.
Well,
Well, booking a freelance guy, you get freelance problems.
Somebody went out of their way
Sure.
to ruin the commercial. And Brett's attitude was like, well, everybody can thank me because they're getting paid twice.
Everyone had to reshoot it. They get 2 paychecks.
It's fine.
And now I'm not on a skippable YouTube ad. Oh, well. You know?
I know you probably weren't set. You were just like, good. How can I use this?
And I did.
Yeah.
and it helps sell the next show.
But it's-
immediately the media even picked that one up and got jumped all over it. And thank you very much. We got another article. You got paid. We got an article. Paid again.
Yeah.
And we go on tour. We
Yeah.
book some more dates.
Canadian news.
Yeah.
It is lost media though, and I would love to have seen that commercial because Brett was fully into the character.
3-day
And
shoot,
you
man.
know
It was
there
fun.
was somebody on that production team that were like, "Are we really going to cut this guy? This turned out pretty."
Oh
good."
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and then the replacement. Everybody who's working with the new guy is like, "Fuck."
Oh man, this guy's blowing it. Yeah.
And by the
Did
way,
you ever see the commercial?
no. By
Is it
the
aired?
No one did.
I
He
have
did,
no
he did
idea.
voiceovers. Like we had to
Oh.
spend an extra day up in Edmonton so that he could do voiceovers.
and they cut me out of the radio ads. They couldn't even use my voice. That's how much they hated me.
Insane.
Do you want to hear a firing joke?
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So I was hosting an extreme sports event, skateboarding and inline skating at the
The X Games?
Yeah, at the C&E grounds.
Yeah.
So they had a big outdoor PlayStation was the
Wait,
sponsor.
was that the Boom Boom Huck Jam? Were you out there?
No, this was in Toronto, probably early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll quit interrupting and
That's
let you
fine.
tell your story.
Who's this guy?
Awful.
C&E.
C&E Skate Space sponsored. PlayStation was the huge sponsor. Well, I was the announcer, doing everything except announcing the heats of competition. They had their own X Games brought in their own guys to do all the technical. I don't know what rollerblades do. Hey, that guy's in a handstand. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? And the guys that put on the event came down to do a little inspection, heard me talking on the microphone. They go, "We'd really like to have this guy be our game guy for PlayStation radio ads." And so I did about 12 radio commercials for various video games. Hey, this is Gran Turismo 4. Was it Gran Turismo? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they at now?
7.
7. So it was Gran Turismo, maybe the first one.
Yeah, that's early 2000s was up to number
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that went well. And then they said, "We're doing this Axe body spray. Our company is," yeah. So, man. And Boomer's coming up as an appearance in this story. So,
Nice.
Boomer, they go, we want to hire you as to perform a stand-up act on this hedonistic island from all the winning contestants from the Axe body spray. So a male and female from every city across the country or province, I think it was, got a chance and to spend a weekend on this island. And it was sponsored by like Labatt's Blue and all this stuff. And so all these kids were funneled off into this island and were part of this prize winners thing. So I didn't have I go, "Can I bring some friends?" And I go, "Yeah." I go, "Oh." So I brought my girlfriend and Boomer.
Oh, no.
We're in a boat, a small boat, going over the island. Boomer stands up on the boat and goes, "When I get there, I'm fucking the shit out of everybody." And goes, "Woo!" And the promoter's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's going to be rules over there. There's rules. And they separated the girls from the boys. They were only allowed to have 2 watered down draft beers. And I got friendly with the security guards, and they said they were pulling out fucking dildos out of these girls' purses, drugs. They came to fuck and party. Everybody was pissed. And I had some weed on me, and I saw this kid, I think he was from like North Bay or something like that, and he's just kind of sitting, "This fucking sucks." I go, "You want some weed?" And he goes, "I love some weed." I smoke a joint with this kid. It's blowing across the campgrounds. People are like, "Is that leaves?" So Hawksley Workman
Yeah.
was one of the performers, and a couple other people and stuff. So my show was on the last night, and they put us in this shitty. It was a summer camp for kids that they had kind of turned into this fucking bullshit event. It was all a scam. Anyway, as soon as I get off stage, well, I roasted the whole staff. I go, this girl, because they had like hot girls working as camp counselors.
Yeah.
I go, look at her. She's walking across the most fuckable piece of ass on this island, and you guys can't even look at her. I get off stage. They go, you guys need to leave right now. Boomer's been pounding drinks. He's hammered. He's got a shirt off, threatening kids. And I go, first of all, I don't drive, and he's wasted. So they literally put us in a boat, took us to shore, and then Boomer had to drive drunk for about half hour to get to the hotel that they had booked us in. But they really just Gilligan's Island us right out.
Holy shit.
Fired.
Safe grad for
I got
adults.
paid, and they're fucking idiots.
They are.
Oh yeah, it's corporate. That's about as deep as you can go before somebody complains.
So what's the fucking point of that then? It's obviously just a big promotional event, and they just brought
Yeah.
you. They brought you out there to do comedy,
do
for this?
stand up, yeah. And there was musical guests. There was a beautiful venue on this island. I bumped into Michael Budman. Do you know who Michael Budman is? He started Roots.
No.
And
A clothing brand?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Michael Budman and Lorne Michaels went to high school together in Toronto, and they're like homies from way back. And I'm walking around. Michael Budman owned the summer camp, and I'd met him weeks earlier, and I had just had my SNL auditions around that time too. So Michael Budman sees, I'm like, Michael? And he's like, Jason, what are you doing here? I go, I'm part of this event here. He goes, oh, wow, it should be interesting. There's a lot of kids here. It was all drinking at 19 and above.
Yeah, exactly.
How old were you at the time?
63.
Nice.
No,
Young
well,
man.
how old was I in 2001? I was born in 71.
This is 30 years on the dot.
Thank you, Professor. Yeah, that was
It's a math country.
yeah, that was feral. It was good. Yeah, I've been, asked not to come back. I can't think of what the worst firing. I never really get fired. I realized earlier on in my career.
You just told us multiple stories of you getting fired.
No, but this is all early 2000 stuff where people were trying to get me work and active in the business, and just some stuff wasn't for me, and mainly corporate stuff, and anything that had any regulations or rules.
Yeah.
I looked at it as where I was going to stand
Yeah.
on the other side of that line.
But you just
You need. Oh, sorry. You go.
I'm just saying you don't even have to be close to Jason Rouse these days to get the exact same treatment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting a beer bottle up my ass and waddling on stage and going, anything can happen out of the blue, right? I'm just saying, like,
How do you know about
the
that?
word pussy.
I
you
said
know?
that. Do you know I used to do that?
We're friends.
No, but
Hi, I'm
did
Brett.
you know the tag?
Yeah.
Anything can happen out of the blue?
Yeah, and it had to be a
Yeah.
Labatt's blue bottle.
Yeah, it had to be. I used the same bottle for 6 months, and the label was bleached off. The neck, no,
Oh, God.
it was empty.
Oh, God.
They don't do caps.
Fucking carrot bottom over here.
I wanted to bleach the label off and then put it on the counter and so you would pick it up.
So another descendant thing, remember on the road, we always have to get a beer bottle for Sam.
Yeah.
So that he can have in his back pocket the deep throat joke. So
Yeah.
he doesn't stick it up his ass, but down his throat.
I was like that when I
Diner.
used to run a condom through my nose and throw it in the audience. I'd be like, I don't have a condom. They're like, you're on stage. What do you need a condom for? I'll be right back.
Oh my
I
God.
puked over one time I was running it through and I threw up and the puke followed the rubber
Oh.
off my wrist into an ashtray in the front row.
And you were hosting.
Let's bring up your first guest.
Yeah.
Chewing through a half-digested hot dog like a gummy bear. It's squeaking like a dog toy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't get fired for a long time. A Jongleurs in Nottingham, comedy club in Nottingham. I never forget it. The booker, Julia, sweet lady, she calls me up, Jason Rouse. I just wanted to call and congratulate you. You've risen to the top of the list for complaint letters, exceeding Jim Jeffries.
Wow.
We have a letter that's been written up on your behalf that we've been sending to our complaint customers and stuff. But yeah, they said it was around Christmas time, which is I literally take December 1st to January 15th is a blackout for me. I can't even go on stage. Like the holiday season just kills me.
That was always my move too. When
Yours is a bigger window than December 1st to January 15th.
because in the regular comedy world, Christmas is the busiest time, and I'd always go, yeah, December's not really a big comedy month.
Yeah. Well, it is for ticket sales, but they're not comedy fans.
No, it's Christmas fucking parties and
It's the worst.
Well, when you go out as a group in August,
But they trick you by triple your fees. Well,
Yeah.
double it. No, fuck you.
yeah, with some mashed potatoes at the back part of the buffet, $60 ticket. When you go out as a group of 4 in August, you go with the people that you like to go out with. But when you go out as a work group in December, you have to bring everyone from the office, which means there's going to be that one idiot who's going to have a problem. And it's why you are not employed because of those people. They outnumber you.
BP oil gig in Norway.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I got fired. Again, I was in Sweden. The booker goes, Jason, are you available to do a corporate gig? And I'm like, listen, man, I'm sure it's great money and everything, but this is not going to help your business at all by bringing me in during the day to do a corporate event for BP Oil. He goes, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And it was BP Oil, but it was all Scandinavians and then some people from the head offices in the UK and stuff.
Yeah.
You could clearly tell who was fucking Scandinavian, who was British.
Yeah. Were
Hobbits.
these like field workers or office workers?
Top executive.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oil spill.
Jesus.
Yeah. I was playing to the Swedes and the Scandinavians, and then I made a reference about British chicks like dog shit on a golf shoe. And he was getting uppity, but all the Scandos were laughing. And then I get off stage. The guy was running the event. Comes, oh, it was great. The guy calls me the next day. He goes, I lost that account. I go, I warned you. I go, what? What do you mean? I go, the guy that ran the event came up. We were having drinks with him, and oh, you guys were great. And then he got a call from a boss, and said, "What the fuck is this?"
Comedy at the Christmas party.
Oil, and I felt nothing.
Good.
Here's a message I just got from a corporate. Hey, Brett. Yeah, my mom took that pretty hard. She's very upset about how hard you went on her. She's been kicked out a lot over the last 20 years, and she's an
20
amazing...
years? Get your friends, you fucking loser. My mom. How about Helen, that cunt that lives downstairs?
Well, apparently Helen won't talk. He goes, my mom won't even talk to me today.
Good. She's fat.
And he hired me to roast his whole company. The mom owns the company. He's the boss, the GM or whatever. And he said, come. And before the gig started, he went, that guy's this. This girl's cheating on her husband. This guy's this a problem. Gave me the whole shit list.
That guy's the problem.
Then I fired, did my job, but the mom was in there. She got some...
See, if he hadn't planted those seeds that were very specific, because he thinks he's just giving you a little inside information, but that's hurtful.
And now they're... now she won't even talk to him.
Oh, my God.
It's over.
No, but why would you put yourself in that position? You know, this day and age, that you cannot go into an environment where the PA is plugged into the wall in a hall to do a stand-up show. Somebody's going to be fucked.
Well, we got one when we get back to Canada.
Yeah, but that's different. We're going to like northern Alberta into like the thick of it where they're going to be.
We'll see.
It's a privately owned company. I highly doubt that there's an HR department.
This is your first corporate. You'll see.
Yeah, we'll fucking...
You'll see.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's going to open that one?
Money, though?
Yeah.
Is it more than $5,000?
No.
Then fuck them.
Yeah, we'll fuck them.
It's not worth it.
Why not? What's the worst that happens? You're not invited back the next year? Of course we're not going to be.
$1,000, and I know you guys are all doing hidden camera stuff, so you can get all reaction stuff. That's where you'll make your money and dividends. Is poor response from that audience.
Yeah, and we'll make them lock up their phones too.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you won't. You're not bringing yonder bags to a corporate event.
What do you mean?
I would.
Why not?
It's because they're hiring.
You see what they did?
You're not doing a ticketed event. They're not coming to see you. They're hiring you to come perform for
It's
them.
called covering your ass.
Yeah,
Because
we're bringing the yonders.
these are nobodies. They're not into comedy. They're just brought along for this. And now there's going to be somebody that doesn't have a life that's going to make this their fucking day-to-day chores to get you guys into shit.
It's an hour and a half show. Show's a show. Lock the phones.
But that's the problem too with the corporate stuff too, is there's going to be some guy came in late with his phone. You know what I mean? You can't police the entrances or do metal wand everybody.
Sure, we can. One of us will be at the back of the room the whole time.
It's funny how you guys can't catch him with the phone, but you seem to have this yonder thing locked up.
Well, he's a slippery bitch. What can we say, right? He's fucking all over it.
I swear to Christ, he was born without arms and legs. Just a fucking greasy
Flipper.
Yeah.
Lubing the hole.
Fucking Houdini. The harder you try and squeeze onto him, too, the fucking quicker he gets out.
I'm like sand.
Yeah.
It's bad.
But you come
Believe
out
me, try.
fucking shinier than ever every time. I don't get it. I couldn't do that.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's like when the barn doors fall on Bugs Bunny and he's standing in the middle, like, "What's up, Doc?" And not a scratch on him.
The window.
Yeah, and you got Daffy's feet hanging out of the fucking end of it.
That's an age thing, though. As the dimples and smiles start to fade away, then you're just another fucking asshole. No one gives a shit about an old man. It's kind of silly.
Yeah. It's staring, giving me the gears there. Jesus.
Oh, wow. Nobody cares about an old man, a silly old man.
Where have you been fired from already in this town? You've been here a few years.
You can't fire me
Because you haven't been employed? Is that why?
I've never been fired in the U.S.
Because you haven't been employed in the U.S., right?
I've been working in the U.S. Do you guys want to see my green card?
That's allows you to live here, and pay taxes. That doesn't get you booked. Show that to the store. So main room, original room, belly room. Where do you want me? They'll say on the sidewalk next to the Jesus impersonator. Once, and then they say don't come back.
Those are at the store.
On the patio every night for 8 years.
You can see my track record on the internet.
It's a piss puddle next to the store.
You're bombing.
Nope.
It's bombing. Did it stop again?
No. It's good. It's good. I was just adjusting something.
Sun's out.
You have to hide now?
I have a hide?
Do you have to hide now? Sun's out.
You're gonna turn into stone. You old
I've seen your
vampire?
bed set up. That's interesting. You have a full curtain around your head. Your body's exposed, but just your head is wrapped in black sheath. It's nice.
You coming on to me?
Yeah, he was.
Fucking guy slither up your asshole if you don't wear your pants. Just checking around.
Burgers were good.
Sleepover. Yeah, Brett didn't say the burgers were good. Brett said, "I love the burgers."
I whispered.
Hey, we haven't covered the mothership yet, fellas.
Boot off.
Yeah, fired.
Did you guys all go on?
We all got on.
Yeah.
On open mic.
Yeah.
Good for you girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got our 3
time.
minutes.
Thank you, Charlie.
Why is
Yeah.
it 3 minutes? That's so weird.
I don't
Because
know.
So many people. But they have 15 acts on?
Yeah.
Oh, and Adam's at the back, so you guys are more or less doing sprinted showcases.
Yeah, exactly. And then also they bring on other guys after the open mic.
Oh.
So, but we as the open mic guys, once we do our set, we gotta boot it out of there so we don't get to stick around and see. And so they bring on regulars or whoever, and so it's
Friends and family, they call it.
probably quite the show.
It's nice, man. It was like the cherry on top because the night before we produced our first show at the Sunset Strip. And let me tell you about the roller coaster of emotions on that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are, been touring Canada for 2 years and gotten to a point where we're selling out 280 seat venues on a consistent basis. So it's nice and cushy. We try to take that model and bring it to the States. Well, we're starting from square one. So we are running the same ads and doing the same tricks, but we are not getting the same results as to be expected. But 12 minutes before the show starts, at 6:48, we look out the curtain and there are a grand total of 2 people in the audience.
2, 3's a crowd.
This is when I become quite morose, right, Sam?
Yeah. You know what? And I fucked up because this guy was so miserable and sitting all by himself that I didn't even take a picture because I wanted to give him his dignity. I didn't want to do what he would have fucking done to me in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But I know I should have.
We could have
But
had it up on the screen right now.
I know.
Open the show.
No, we flipped it. We understand in these scenarios to go with him. But so 12 minutes before the show, there's 2 people in the audience. I'm thinking this is a write-off. And then miraculously, I don't know how it happens, but some of the ticket buyers show up. The barkers outside do their job. There's some walk-in traffic. In no time, we have 50 people in the audience. We got ourselves a show. He starts it off fantastically. A hot 15 off the start.
Yeah.
Bleeds into Leonardo guest spot. She does great. He does great.
The ceiling's too high. The stage is too high. 50 people in a room scaled down would have been a nice little show.
Hey, it went all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have nothing to
I know.
blame.
But when you have an arsenal of talent and experience, and then it's just being pissed off the end of the stage in front of 12 people, it kind of makes you shake your head a little bit and go, somebody's not doing their job.
Well, at the end of the day, it's us, and we need some time to fill that place. But that 12 minutes before the show, we had 2 people in the audience, but we had 2 sound engineers and 5 cameras set up.
Yeah, it happens.
With the
How
fucking
about shooting a special that you bomb on?
with the time lapse at the back of the room to catch the room filling up too.
Yeah.
But
there's funny in that.
it was Hack was like, dude, this is like a fucking black bar show on a fucking Wednesday, right? With 2 people. Well, we'll have fun about it. And then Brett starts naming off. He's like, yeah, I got 5 cameras going out there and 2 more of our friends showed up too.
I go, every time there's a bathroom break, the audience is going to fluctuate 50% at a time. You know, this is not good.
And they have to walk past the corner of the stage. Go,
Yeah.
Can you get to watch them?
Yeah, should we just wait?
And I got to do 40 at the end. It's not a fucking 15 and then leave. You know what I mean? This is why I'm taking the brunt of it, going, holy
Or
shit.
you close the show.
No.
He did.
Why
Brett
were you
did.
doing 40 on the show?
Because I'm the only one who can wear lipstick on this panel and pander to a normal audience member and not have a hostage situation.
So Brett buried the show.
Oh, did I? Yeah.
It could have. It could have. He
way.
could have buried the show, but he didn't. And it was a resounding success.
Are you telling me you guys did a 2-hour show?
Hour and a
for
half.
15 people?
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
We don't
So
do.
you did
2
40.
hours.
Would you do 20?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
30?
15.
15.
Well, with some time in between. So
Yeah, and then we had a guest spot, Leonardo Joni. She's really funny.
Yeah.
So she covered the rest
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
I think that's where the youthfulness in comedy comes in handy at times because I'm just happy to go up where you're fucking, oh, God, what is this? And I'm like, fucking, hey, we're in Austin.
No,
I'm not in Edmonton. I'm not on the White Ave right now. 20 fucking university kids that are going to fucking.
Wasn't there a.
Why are you saying retard?
The window from your office.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I'm just like, I'm here in Austin. I was like, it's really nice here. And then I see you and some guy's pissing in a garbage can in front of the mall or something.
Yeah. Out there swinging.
Nobody out there except crackheads.
Yeah, that's it.
Terrible. And as you saw, downtown Austin is a bustling, vibrant place.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
booming.
Yeah.
Way less homeless people here than there were down in 21.
They cleaned house about a year and a half ago.
Fentanyl cleaned house.
No, these fuckers came in with a front end loader and just pushed all their tents into the river.
You know what? I saw that because when I was walking over here and I'm going under the underpass, there were still like tire treads from when the fucking bulldozers went through.
Bulldoze it out.
Yeah, it was great.
A friend of mine went back to a car inside a guy getting fucked in the ass, passed out. A homeless guy got raped,
Whoa.
and she sounded like somebody like slapping their hands in the top of a hot tub. You know that wet meat sound. And she's putting her key in her car, looks over, and she goes, "Oh my God, The guy was face down, and the guy had raked his pants down and just started fucking his asshole.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if the other guy was homeless, but the guy who passed out was definitely homeless. Yeah, homeless.
His
Raped under that bridge.
when he's crapping in an alley, it ain't gonna be a nice morning for him.
no.
How do you? Just fucking. Am I bleeding again? Fuck. I must have fell down on a door handle or something.
Yeah, it must have.
Holy shit.
Must have sat on a funny rock.
That would suck getting raped under a bridge.
Yeah.
Well,
And
what do you
then-
expect happening under a bridge after midnight?
Don't hang out under a bridge after midnight.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
least you're out of the rain. Could be worse.
Oh yeah, you getting raped. That's where it gets worse.
What are you trying to figure out?
Just.
He's
got
decided
it.
to turn it on now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start the show now.
Action. Yay!
Yeah.
Nice
But-
to see you guys again.
Speaking of the show that we did, isn't there a review of the show?
Yeah. We'll bring it up
we
in the
gonna
hate
do?
mail. We're damn near there. That's always the end of the show. And
Okay.
we're damn near there. We'll fucking close her off strong with that.
Cool.
But no, it's been great down here. I don't know. What I'm going to say is, it is fun because when you come down here, and I still am young in comedy, that I get to see what you two worry about, and to me, it's like a fucking. I shouldn't even be here, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I
Oh,
should be
no.
nowhere near it.
No, but your 5 years of experience equals 10 years here.
Fair enough, but in the same breath of air, I've only done 3.5 years of stand-up.
Yeah,
So-
and you have been on the gravy train with biscuit wheels as far as bypassing the bullshit that we had to go through.
Yeah.
On riding the roads with total dickheads
Mm-hmm.
and driving 3 hours up to Edmonton for a 5-minute guest spot on the Pro-Am and stuff like that. You've earned everything you've got, but this is what we're doing is we're facilitating that you don't have to make the same mistakes that we did.
Yeah.
And you're smart enough to know that.
I got on a...
Only because you quit drugs and alcohol.
yeah, that helped.
That's the
Yeah.
only reason you're sitting here.
That's yeah.
If you were a half piss up,
Yeah.
missing your flight. Oh, you did miss your flight.
Just that once though.
You wouldn't even be sitting here.
That's fair, but in
So
the
that means you got a 50-50, and that's all you want is a chance.
Yeah.
and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing everything I possibly can. Like I'm doing. I try to, like, even in the beginning, I wasn't going out and running on the name Uncle Hack. I'd never put that out in like mics and shit like that. It was my real name, so that way I never posted about anything unless it was like shows that we did
Yeah.
together. I wasn't doing the classic open mic tour that a lot of guys fucking do. You're like, oh, I'm gonna be at fucking Bailey's Pub and Grill doing a 5-minute guest spot on a fucking 15.
Drove 3.5 hours for a beer ticket.
Yeah, I'm truly blessed in that sense. The internet horse shit prior to that has definitely helped surpass it, and it got me to go with you guys,
Yeah.
which helps tremendously because I'm getting a wealth of information that stems from all the way up to Jason back down to me, you know?
Shit runs downhill.
Yeah, open your lips.
Shit rolls.
It was, but it was also
Run, that's diarrhea.
yeah, it was a huge deal having the people that knew you and coming out to the shows to see you and then getting to
Yeah.
see us.
Yeah.
That was a tremendous advantage because I would have never got to meet you guys when I'm doing the regular clubs. You people weren't coming out to the shows.
No.
And now that they're on board, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah, we have like
The stars aligned
yeah,
to
Yeah.
a degree, but you guys have followed through with it.
really did.
know-
And this hasn't been an easy road either. Like we've had many obstacles and
Hey.
we will continue, but
The Monsters of Comedy.
that's why
lasted
we
a
have
month.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
why it is
lasted a
fun.
month.
Well, but that's friction in between the performers. We don't have any friction between us. All of our behind the scenes shit has been dealing with suits.
yeah.
And so we're good that
Yeah.
our friction is fun friction. It's like it means nothing. You know
It goes
what I
on
mean?
the internet.
Yeah, yeah. Making fun of him for missing the flight or him for being moody because he doesn't
Burger
have
buddies.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's nothing.
Burger buddies.
Yeah.
My tum hurts. I'm gonna leave show business to have a sandwich. It's there. I can see it.
I love the burgers.
We've waited so long. Fuck off. I almost puked. That's what makes me sick.
I know. This guy gives me a phone call the next morning.
You should have heard him. It sounded like he was tap dancing on the spot, trying to find his ground. Well, I'm slowly putting a wood screw in the side of his temple, and tightening up, and you can feel the Phillips twisting.
Yeah.
And he's well, go on, tell your side of the story. It was wild. I wish I had recorded it because it was 5 minutes.
We waited 2.5 years to get those burgers.
Yeah.
The Burger Buddies. Might be
And
the
I
best
never
rip.
said it. I just let him hang himself with it. As he's talking, he's realizing I'm just pulling back and going, you doing your time? Good for you, young fella. Get your burger buddies. My burger buddies are here. Hey, guys, we got enough for a pyramid. Unbelievable. Who goes to Vegas and then just hangs out on the water slide? Wild. Burger buddies.
That's the name of this podcast.
And you guys just shuffled along. It was like watching someone leave their own party. And I'm standing out there.
Holy fuck.
Wild.
Oh my god. Look, in hindsight,
You can't even get through it. But good luck.
good.
Burger buddies. Hey guys, didn't you guys all hold hands and cross the street together for safety purposes?
Oh, I thought we were holding on to each other's hips.
Oh, that's right. You're doing. You hold. That's right. I go. Yeah, I saw you guys holding on each other's hips, doing a Congo line into the purgatory. How do we get out of show business? Let's get burgers. I'm not burger buddies. Unbelievable. I was like, out of all the phone calls and planning, it was like, this roller coaster is going too fast. I better lay down and have a sandwich. You know. Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Look.
No, it's fine.
You make mistakes, but as long as you don't make them twice, all right? That's the thing. You
gotta-
Yeah.
That sounds like a title of an abortion clinic.
Yeah. Limit 2 per customer.
Did you get somebody pregnant? How many pregnancy scares have you had?
So we got the hate mail we got to get to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Have you ever had chlamydia?
No.
answer them.
I asked her.
No, I've actually never had an STD at all. I swear to God.
I've had one.
And I'm
And you're not doing it right.
I've only had one.
Yeah, from jujitsu.
Bags.
Yeah.
you
From
got?
jujitsu.
Staph infection?
No,
From
that's how
jujitsu?
that's how he got the STI was through jujitsu.
Yeah.
A lot of skin
fucked
skin
your
on
coach?
skin.
Couldn't make him hard, so I ate his
I
ass.
can't believe that. I thought you were truthful when you told me you couldn't get hard and you ate her out.
Yeah.
But you said you fucked her.
Which one? What?
The guy with the hook for her hand that works at the gas station. Did you fuck that? No. Last time you were in town, you took that fucking barn owl home.
Couldn't get
Barn owl.
couldn't get hard. Had to eat her out.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You ever fuck an owl?
Just a parrot.
It's never
I used to
face down.
used to put a tea towel around it.
You ever put it in a parrot and then its head turns completely around, looks at you and goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Sam, would you like the honors of reading the hate mail today? We don't have the classic intro that we have on the show.
I
but-
think he's a colder read. I think that'd be a better way. to present
Yes, please.
this.
Yeah.
All right. I read it to you the other day, and this is a piece of hate mail, you know. Email the show, unclehack at dangercats.tv with the subject line, hate mail.
Happy birthday, Boomer! By the way, it's his birthday today.
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Boomer.
Happy
He can blow up the
birthday, bro.
candles with his asshole.
Yeah.
Blow a fucking big bad wolf the roof off your house. Did you see the latest birthday video of Boomer?
Okay.
No.
We'll pause this for this. This is
Well, there's okay. So
Hole.
Just hammering
Was
turds
that
out
to
at
the
gym.
beat? Happy birthday
He does Twinkle Twinkle
to
too.
you.
No, that was just a sound check. But he does do songs.
All right.
So this is someone who attended the show on Sunset Strip, the one we just described,
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah.
In Austin, Texas.
Here we go.
Hey, Hack. I recently attended your comedy spectacle in Austin, and let me tell you, it was an experience that left me questioning my life choices.
Thank God.
Upon entering, I felt like I stumbled into an AA meeting with the grand total of 13 people in attendance. Your obscurity level is truly commendable. I came hoping to see Hack in action to verify the Antifa forum rumors, only to discover he was relegated to hosting. Undeterred, I decided to stick around and see what the other cats had to offer. First up was the legendary Sam Walker, a queerer version of Freddie Mercury.
Is that possible? Did you go on stage with a cock in your mouth?
He reminded me of the Dice Man, but instead of smoking cigarettes, he was smoking literal cocks all night. Killed it. Just as I was about to bail, 36 Triple D sashayed onto the stage with her local Brooklyn accent. Those
She's Albanian.
Those distracting assets got me through the next 10 minutes of what felt like Fran
the guy's
Drescher's
a
voice
misogynist.
piercing my brain. Yeah, he's one of our fans. Lastly, we got the fake ass Kramer. I mean, seriously,
That's bang on, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah. That's
I'm
good.
gonna side with him on
the only thing that could have saved his act is a few more N-bombs. Giddy up, Hack.
Did you drop N-bombs?
I got
Why
a new,
aren't
I got a new clip.
Why aren't you headlining over these fucks?
Because he's only got 7 minutes of funny.
Thanks for giving me my autistic brother a few laughs. It's a niche market you're going for, but y'all nailed it. Always love y'all. Hope you come back soon so you can disappoint me some more. Your Texan nephew, Joe. P.S. Bring merch next time. Austin ain't the minor leagues. It's the new capital of comedy. P.P.S. I hope this wasn't too long. I know you struggle with reading. And thanks for giving it to me.
Can we
That's
call
why
this
I
guy
handed
now?
it off.
No,
call him?
it's all love. That's great.
It's all email.
Yeah. Pure email.
I never get any hate mail.
No? We encourage it on the show, though.
We're going to screenshot that and share it without the I love yous.
Yeah.
You know, let's just
Yeah.
post a negative
Blank-
stuff.
blank
You guys
those
aren't
out, yeah.
doing your job hard enough to have somebody respond. There's got to be a point where they just like, I can't even go down this road with these guys. Like listen, not everybody's happy that walks out of my show.
Yeah.
Now they're probably squabbling and arguing in the car on the way home. I'm going to write a letter and then a voice of reason in the car goes, it's not going to matter to him. And they're right.
Yeah.
So, go to this guy's house,
Yeah.
burn it.
No, he's
Is he a local guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
What's
Yeah.
his name? Let's call him.
We
no,
don't
this
have
is all
his
love.
name.
We want this. We don't
You
like
got an email?
positive reviews. We like the
The negative reviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we sell our shows with.
No, you threaten his life over the phone, record it, and then put a laugh track over it. It's hilarious.
And we're going to switch to the Patreon. Patreon.com/DangerCat69. Go and join us there.